Hello and welcome to part 2 of Dwarf Fortress-Swampland Settlers. And away the dwarves go. We've got a moose and a camel in there, but nothing that looks particularly like it could breed. Now then, let's move that controller out of the way there, sorry. Forgot to do that before I started. I think what I want to do is get a little room dug out here. Actually no, screw that, we won't have it on this level. We will go up to this level. And I want a room dug out for those chickens. And we'll just do another 10 by 10 room. That's a bit bigger than 10 by 10, but never mind. That's a room for the chickens. Looks like the smoother guy's actually working quite quickly there. It's got 2 rooms almost done and quite a bit of flooring done. So everyone should be a lot happier once they've got their own fancy little room. Oh, alright. That's the well there, the second one. I'm not sure if that well works. We haven't actually built a well there. That's maybe why it doesn't work. Actually, there's no point because someone told me that it'd still be classed as an open space because I channeled it out. So we might as well use that as maybe a fishing spot or something. Damn stone located. It's only above, it doesn't matter. That won't actually change anything. I'll just have to redesignate some of the stone out. I might have to see about getting a gem setter built. I'm pretty sure one of the new guys had gem setting skills. Okay, let's redesignate these 3 blocks here. And even if this does populate, which I can't speak today. Even if that did pop the lake, it was only 3 squares, so it really wouldn't have mattered. Zone this out for the chickens. Quite a big room for some chickens, but I am hoping that we will get more chickens and I'll just constantly be putting chickens in this place. Hen, rooster, hen. So we've got nothing there that's actually useful, so we'll probably have those 3 animals butchered. Lovely. And there was something else I wanted to do, but I don't remember what it was. Yes, I do now. I remember. Get another stockpile done. Mason, build me some more doors. Why not? If we keep up, we won't fall behind. Awesome logic there. So once we're done with this stockpile, we'll dig out some more rooms. And I found out yesterday the day after I uploaded part 1 of Swampland Settlers, Tarn released the update for Dwarf Fortress, so I'm now playing a bit of an outdated version. But I think what I'm going to do is wait for Dion to make his mods work with the new Dwarf Fortress, and then I'll try a Wasteland Fortress, see how that works out. That's provided I don't blow up my computer when I put the new mod on. Because like I think I've said this before, but I am absolutely awful with computers.
With my successful dolphin son. Ach no, Mom, no.
Oh, I love these sound bites. Let's see how many did we get here. We got another 7. 1 or 2 kids, and obviously they're going straight down into there. So you know what, for now, because I can't be bothered to rename those dwarves just yet, stone detailing. There you go. Because it's quite likely that those guys and Packracy will now become my military. That's if we can find some metal to make them some weapons anyway. Let's see. It's a good job we got this done. Now we'll be able to keep a rough idea of how much furniture we have. And I now need to build more bedrooms. I'm always pushing the wrong buttons on this game. There we go. Shouldn't take the miners too long to get that done. That is once they're done hauling anyway. You're good, the chickens are in their coop. Farm's still going. And an animal has grown to become a stray horse. That might mean that we have a breeding pair of horses now. So what I'll do is set a pasture up here, because everybody loves a good bit of horse meat. There we go. That's a huge ass pasture. Pasture. Nope. We only have 1 horse still. But there is 2 yaks. So hopefully one of them's a male, because I know the mother's a female, but the younger one is just called a calf. It doesn't have any description of its gender until you look at it. One more thing I need to do, I forgot to do this before. Carve a hole in the side of each of those shops so there's at least one way, so there'll at least be one way into every shop, because sometimes they are blocked by the tiles of the workshops themselves. All this work going on does mean that any sleeping dwarves will have a bit of a crappy night's sleep tonight. But you know, that's the least of my worries. Yeah, okay, miners, just go on your break before you finish that last room. If there was only one more room, it wouldn't have killed you to finish it. Lazy damn dwarves. Now, does anybody actually have butchery? Where is butchery again? There. No, not one person has it. Tell you what, then this guy here, I'm not sure who he's going to be yet, but he's going to come off stone detailing, and he's going to be doing butchery and tanning. And that's the sound of a caravan arriving. Hopefully it's at least a useful caravan with some foods. But now I need to build a trade depot. So let's designate this area out at the side here. I think that should be big enough for a trade depot, but we'll make it a little bit bigger just to be on the safe side. There we go. Get these last couple of beds and doors down, then we'll make these actual bedrooms and designate them to be smoothed out. Goddamn lazy miners. Both of them decided to take a nap now. You choose now to take a nap. God damn it. That means we are going to need a trader. So Let's see, nobles. Broker. Let's see who we've got, who's named. Apparently this guy's supposed to be the best. So terrorist will take him. Terrorist. You're not a carpenter, and you're no longer a stone detailer. So do you have anything else? No. Just the random hauling jobs. I don't mind him doing those from time to time. That does mean I'll need to give him an office and such in a bit. I think. But for now we can make do with what he hasn't got, because I don't think I've actually even assigned him a room yet. Just big enough. Out of mudstone, there we go. I suppose we'll make these actual bedrooms now. And I'm still so bloody glad that dwarves claim their own rooms. Because in my first fort I actually sat and assigned rooms out individually. And my god, that was a nightmare. There we go. Now I think we're actually going to have to suspend that so that he'll make the workshop, trade depot, sorry, and we kind of need that right now. There's two of them in there. Or is that guy just following the other guy? Because that looks like suspiciously like a creepy stalker kind of thing. So that's Siamoris, but who's stalking him? One of the new guys. That's the outpost liaison. He wants to talk to Seam. And Seam decided to take a break. Of course he did.
Winter time has come.
That was winter. From the merchants, I want metal. Where's metal? Can I not order metal from metal bars? There it is. Copper, bronze, steel, black bronze, bismuth bronze. That's all I want. It's metal bars. Now this bit is going to be a pain because we don't actually have any bins for this stuff. That'll be plenty. That's going to take them quite a while to shift all that. I think what we'll do, cancel this place being smoothed out for now. And we'll have them help shift all of the crafts. And we'll also request the trader. Well, at least they're doing this quickly-ish. Now let's see if we can trade yet. No. Bringing item to depot. So the trader's also bringing all this crap to the depot. It's just we wasted quite a bit of time waiting for the depot to be built, so I want to get this trading done as quickly as possible and then get back to the stone smoothing.
All the fish are gone.
That's just what I asked for of him again. Oh, now the trader's sleeping. In fact, just about everybody who was on that hauling job has went for a nap. Still, we still have the miners free, but there's nothing I particularly need mined right now. And they want blocks, crowns, quivers, windows, thread, crutches, musical instruments, cloth, leather, water skins, and seeds. Well, that's unlucky for you. Yeah, whatever. Go away. I hate that liaison. He's always interrupting you. Trade. Now then. Really? It's worth like... Our stuff's only worth like... It's worth nothing really, is it? 10s and 20s and... This mudstone really isn't worth much. But then again, with the amount of it we brung in, we've got £2 to play with. So let's see. I don't want blocks or glass. In fact, yes, we'll have one thingy of glass in case we need it for an artifact. I'm not sure what the point of a musical instrument is. I'm not sure if you can even use musical instruments. All of their stuff is really bloody expensive. Give me that copper pick. Never know when you're going to need another miner. A copper mail shirt and a copper warhammer. A pair of bronze low boots. Prismus bronze shield. I've got a feeling that's going to be almost all we're going to get out of these guys, so I want to get some food while I still have spare money. Oh wait, no, I've just realised I'm doing that the wrong way around. There's still plenty of money that the trader's making off me. Let's get some more cheese. Yeah, that'll do. What? Seriously, he's making like 700 quid and he's not happy. You're making like £1,000. Yeah, screw off. Stupid trader. Now then, let's designate this to be smoothed out again. There we go. Now then, I'm going to name those dwarves, so I'll pause the recording and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that's the dwarves named, and the new additions are Mr. Firmwolf, Furry Goose, King W. Bush, Voodoo Attack, Zane 1555, and Larry I Hate You, and Wyatt 813. And Wyatt's the broker, in case anybody was wondering. Which means we're going to have to give him some kind of fancy room eventually. Well, the merchants can leave, I don't mind. Let's see. Let's make a bunch of wooden training spears, because we are going to try and dig out a barracks for the military. And what we'll do is we'll have them training half the time and doing stone detailing and masonry the other half. And then when I get bars, I'll make them some spears. Some real ones. Now, and I suppose I really should try and dig out a barracks, but the question is, where do I want the barracks? I could have it on this mudstone floor here, but I don't particularly want to. I think it will be down on this floor, like the main floor, but I'm not sure where. I could have it like coming off here and behind the bedrooms. Just have a big open room here in a decent position. Well, I suppose we'll think about that while they finish off some more of that engraving and detailing and what have you. And we'll have the mason repeat and just make a whole butt ton of cabinets to go in all of these rooms, because that'll make the dwarves quite a bit happier. You know, yeah, we will have it down on this floor, at least this barracks, because these aren't full-time soldiers, they're only part-time. And that'll do, that's plenty of room for a barracks. And we'll have the weapon and armor stockpiles in here as well. I'm starting to run a little bit low on wood, so we'll do another chop up here and just take out a big chunk. Perfect. Now looks like a good time to skip ahead a little bit, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but none of it particularly impressive or important. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Okay, I think we should bring you back because Zane just bled to death. That was yeah. I'm not sure how. People were getting interrupted by capybaras, but Zane didn't actually fight anything, he just kind of bled out instantly. Let's see. Yeah, we had a couple of animals starve to death, so I built this stuff. But there was no actual fighting. Zane just instantaneously bled to death. Next to the river. The capybara is actually on the other side of the river to him. Maybe he got swept away in the river? Who knows, but basically Zane's dead is the important part. Because he just loves to be an inconvenience, because now I have to build a tomb. So let's cancel those rock cabinets. Build some coffins. Now we're gonna have to build some kind of Hall of the Dead type thing. Oh yeah, I've just about finished with the barracks. For some reason one of the doors exploded when I got put onto the wall. Or got lost on the way to the wall. Because I did order two, I had two doors, I put them on the wall, and then there was only one door. We're just about done with the smoothing here, and I've been putting cabinets in rooms once they're smoothed out. Because I know that some things make it impossible for the wall behind it and the floor underneath it to be smoothed. All over with this numpad today. So you know, as long as the floor underneath and the wall behind it are smooth, it's fine to put the cabinet there. I know it works that way with statues, but I know beds work the opposite way, where stuff can be smoothed underneath and behind them anyway. So I thought I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I really want to know just how the hell Zane managed to kill himself. Because capybaras aren't violent. They're just little rat type things. So we've got... That's a cow, so this needs to be a male. That's another she, so we can probably just strike those yaks down as well once we're finished with the meat and bone from the other animals. I'm really not sure how Zane died. He just bled to death. Suppose we could have the Hall of the Dead up here somewhere. Or we could have it on another floor.
Spring
Yeah, I suppose we'll go down a floor now. And hopefully we don't hit some kind of cave and instantly get destroyed by a forgotten beast that was just sat there waiting for me to crack in. At least Zane died upstairs, so he's not going to stink the fort out while we build this tomb. It's spring now, so my river definitely doesn't freeze over in the winter. So we do have an almost guaranteed water supply. But what I think I want to do to stop being interrupted again is build some walls. We'll start them off over here, and these are going to be some big ass walls. But we're going to need to get rid of all these trees if we want to build them. I'll probably plan that out off screen and just show you when it's done, because it's probably going to be quite probably going to take me a while to get it done. Now then, let's make this the barracks. Sorry, yeah. Military, create a squad. Metal armor. Let's see who's that guy. Pasaki. Let's see, who are the other guys? King W. Bush. Voodoo Attack. Not Wyatt because he's a broker. Furry Goose. and Larry, I hate you. It looks like Mr. Fenwolf can't be in the military. But these are the Blockaded Skies. And that's actually quite a good name, I like that. Now then. Training. And squad. No. S for yes, okay. Let's have... How do I change that? S for sleep, no. X cancel order. No scheduled order. We'll have them do 1 on 1 off for training, because I was told that the I was told that that was one of the reasons my other people got pissed off with me. My other military was because I had them constantly training. So we'll give them a month on, month off of training, because they're not going to be a proper squad anyway. They're going to be backup for when we get a proper squad. But I do want some form of a military before we get, you know, destroyed. What the hell? Why is that there? I don't get it. There, good. This will be the first tomb. This will just be for common people. And we'll put actual holes. Well, that's not right. Unless I remove that. And that doesn't look right either. What about if I put another one there? Does that look okay? Oh, no, it still doesn't look right. Let's see. Okay then, so let's have one right in the middle. Or is there even a middle at this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be the middle, but so should that. Oh, you know what? No, we'll just have 2 like that. There. That's as good as that's getting. It looks awful, but never mind. No, I can't leave it like that. It's not good enough. I know I'm not normally OCD about this stuff, but that looked awful. There. Doesn't look perfect, but it looks better than it did. There we go, there's some more space for tombs. Or at least that will be more space for tombs. What's this guy doing? Goose, what are you doing? Oh, that's very Goose. Very agile, quick to heal, and slow to tire. He's got modest quarters and a cabinet. Well done, you. Let's see. Let's just get this put down there as quickly as possible so that he doesn't start to haunt us. I'm quite disappointed with that actually, because I've no idea how he even died. He was running from the capybara and then bled to death. I don't understand it. I'm sure somebody... No, just shrink that down, shrink it, there we go. No pets. I don't bury pets, they go on a refuse pile. Apparently Mr. Firmwolf has grown to be a Mr. Firmwolf. So military. That means you're no longer a child, so you can now be in the military. There you go, you're the 6th member of the Barricaded Skies. Well, I think on that note, we'll end this part off here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.